Welcome back, everybody, to Spirit Plays more Spiral Knights. It's been a wonderful day and the day of Dad. Yesterday, I put up the bunk beds. You should have seen the kids. They literally practice going to sleep and waking up for school. It was the most adorable thing ever. Anyway, in the world of Spiral Knights, we still got the Apocrypha events going on right now. So, for my own personal taste, we're doing some Swift Strike. Maybe we can outrun the Harvester. I don't really know. This is just the Fiend weapon. One thing I'm doing that I did not do before is I'm going to be taking the Torpor Tantrum. Hopefully, if we get to an arena, that'll actually help us out a little bit. Like putting all the Grievers to sleep so we can just shock their faces, and then everybody's happy at the end of the day. But the Grievers are the biggest thing, dude. You just gotta watch out for them. We're still looking to get Radiance so we can get this Torpor Tantrum up to level 10. Hopefully go with the 7. Hello, Cab. Welcome to the team. You're here for my permanent comforter. I think he's losing his voice, though. I don't know if my cat's so much allergic to stuff as his master is. But I think we just gave him his flea medication. He was extremely grateful. As grateful as a cat can be, I guess. He's not, licking himself to the nth degree, which is good for a cat, I guess. But he's been a little less stressed. But if you're a little if you take something it's a question would you rather, in the sense of things you want to do, would you rather have a busy life? Or would you rather have a calm life and no itch to scratch? I guess that's also the argument for against addiction. Rather, it's easy to reduce the sense of compartmentalizing this kind of stuff too. Oh, okay, I'll just go down. I dodged the hands till the game made me stop. We got skills to pay the bills, but when it's not in the script, it's hard to start to fight it. I was reading about the concept of prophecy and all this kind of stuff. That's one of in the Old Testament. This is one of the things that God said. This is how you test people. If what they say is going to happen and it happens, then they're a prophet. If they say it's going to happen, it doesn't happen, they're not a prophet. And Jerusalem's ebb and flow of the times. We're going to be conquered. We're not going to be conquered. Sweet. That's what we're in here for. Massive Rick. So this could be an hour long with nothing but arena start to finish, which I would be okay with. I honestly forget. It's the undead. It's the constructs. The constructs that can't fall asleep, right? You can put the undead to sleep. They need rest too. I hit it twice, I swear. We're gonna actually off the fiends first because they're the most volatile and the dangerous. And usually I can understand why. I won't find many not friends, but you won't find many partners that want to just sign up for this party because everybody has different intentions. Some people want to get the actual weapon. Some people do not care about the weapon. They just want to get some radiance like myself. So I stood there and party for a while. Oh man, that was close. But after a while, nobody showed up. So that wasn't intentional. Just waiting to start. I heard the toilet running downstairs. Turns out it actually was. You had to do the whole jiggle the handle thing. This house is so old. How did my hearing is not that good. If anything, it's getting a little worse. Especially I can notice my right side. I think my hearing is just dwindling just a little bit, and I think it's maybe from wearing a radio and doing warehouse communication for so many years. But the pipes in this house, if they're running, you can hear the water running. It's not bad. They're not galvanized, which is for those in the audience that don't know, galvanized piping. It's something that they don't use anymore. Actually, it collects certain amounts of. Oh well, I thought there'd be another round right there. It collects a certain amount of minerals from the water. Can I actually shoot this guy now? There we go. That's how that's supposed to work. You gotta be pretty pristine though, or pretty precise. That's a better word. will not claim pristineness in this game. Maybe at some point, like 2012, that was the thing. But not so much anymore. I think we got him, but we did not. Ah! Run. Boom. I just want to get some of these kitty cats down, because yep, they're going to be the ones that end me. Let's not lose our first... Oh, come on! Blame you, cat. You're on my lap. I was going to say, let's not lose our first bit of forgiveness right away, because we might need that later. So I'm hoping for like a spark or something with all the myriads of chests we get. Here we go. Oh, we didn't get him. Come on. He's like a bed sheet. No, we have no needs to these hearts. Anyway, not picking up rats is a sin. Sinning is bad. I have declared it. It is a thing. I don't know how much we're going to be using the sleep bomb, to be honest with you. I don't even know. Maybe it'll work on the scarabs on our way, we get our way on our way down. I've sinned twice. Get it? Because he has to confess. Oh my goodness. Jimmy's radiance. That's a horrible thing. Oh, reloading is the worst. So I tried to we gotta count to 5 so we can shield block or shield cancel. We were having a discussion about the term, like, dude, this is the ridiculous. Oh, it's bad. Yep, that's why. It was lost in history. The ridiculousness of this game, when you in a game that's this old, with my guys were actually having a discussion about the terminology, the difference between single shooting and switch shooting. It's actually quite crazy. All these kitties, and it went on for like I think an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like, if you single switch, is it called single switching? Is it called single switch shooting? If you double switch, is it double switch shooting? And they're like, let's ask Good Spirit. He's been doing this for a while. I'm like, no, dude, I don't really. There's none of this is etched in stone. I guess people could go on the wiki and sort of try to explain it there. That's probably would have been a good spot to use the sleep bomb. It's okay. So I'm like, I gave my 2 cents. Because terminology is important, but unfortunately, like, yeah, this is where my experience in philosophy comes into play, right? This is how you know the person. We found this out too. The person is really like, I was just being dumb, arguing for the sake of arguing. Thank you, boomeranging Java. You will never disappoint me. If someone is starting to argue the terminology of something to prove their case, you know you got them. And this happens all the time. This is one of the reasons I consider myself more a libertarian or a conservative than a like never liberal. Because Bernie Sanders was a great example of this. Do you believe in free healthcare? By free healthcare, you mean like he immediately decides to redefine the terms. Like, everybody knows what free healthcare is, dude. Do you mean healthy life for all with mild expense to those who make more money? Then yes, I believe in free healthcare. Like, no, we're actually talking about everything that comes with it, like ridiculously high taxes, losing your doctor, government-controlled stuff. Like, he redefines the terms, like, right away. That snapback. Not saying it's got me killed already, but it already has. if you could do without that, or I could do without that anyway. But anyway, in the philosophical realm, because the whole goal is, like, language itself, we're meant to communicate. So if you say one thing and the person immediately redefines the terms, well, you're not really trying to communicate anymore. You're trying to just set the stage for your own agenda. Excuse me. Which I guess has a place. But, oh my gosh, dude, what is going on with this snapback so early in the morning? Come on. Come on, man. I feel like Obama. Get it? Because he said that once. Oh. We actually got stunned. I lost my jump. There we go. Let's get the... Oh, we need a decent backpedaling. I don't know where they went. I don't have my eyes on the Grievers. Like, they gotta go first. Thank goodness they get destroyed by hit stun. I don't know what's going on with this stuff, man. Doesn't usually, not this early in the morning. It's one of the reasons why. Well, let's see, 3:51 a.m. It's not usually, or it's usually my recording time when I do Spiral Night. So it's kind of weird to me that there's Snapback. Maybe Black Waves on the internet at 3 in the morning. Actually, no, that's not even the case. I got no answer, really, no legit answer. I can give you an answer that furthers my own bias. How dare you be on the internet when I am? This is my internet. Ah! Boom. Run. Okay, we did it. Yeah, we don't have to... We can shoot these... Ah, that was so close, dude. You won't see me. I'm not here. He's like, hey guys, what's up? What am I doing here? It's just a party, a bunch of... Oh, come on, Snapback. You freaking threw me to the right like 2 spaces. Alright. We got this. Yatta. That didn't work at all. Like, I could just do this. It is the chiseling semi-cheap way to do it, but I feel a little safer going up there. Actually, going to the right, man. Actually, oh my gosh, man. Okay, this is getting just a bit frustrating. Stop. That one was all me. Okay. Will we get rid of you next? Attempt to. Dodging in this game's not that tough. You just gotta do it. Like push-ups. Not that tough. Just gotta do them. Okay. Internet. I know it's got to be a hardware issue. Last time I thought it was like my family's always online. It's their fault I have Snapback. Everybody get off the computer while Daddy's recording. No, it doesn't work like that. Because we tried that and it still happened. It was a hardware issue. It turned out it's the last time that it was my my wireless router or Wi-Fi card, the internet card. Okay. These guys are a little easier to deal with. They're more predictable. So I think I am going to do this. That should be it. Thank you for the well-timed dash. Cat has made himself comfortable in my lap through all this mess. You here. And you here. Whoa. It's pre-pill. That's PP. It's double P. Pre-pilled. Wait. Donut's gonna leave us? But once you play SK, you're doomed to play it for all eternity. Alright, we do this here. Just gotta stand on the spikes. I don't know if that works. Oh, okay, the Snapback can do without. No, don't turn the bomb, you weirdo. Okay, we got the poison orbital, which will help. Also, that's not we already offed one, which is kind of nice. Room full of Grievers, man. I don't see a 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if we only get 4, the reload mechanism is what kills us here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if those healers are busy on those skeletons, I mean, more power to them. Oh, they got us. Luckily, it doesn't affect fire rate too much. And we do have the ability to jump back. Yeah, save that dash for either when the stun gets you or you have the reload mechanic. Because right at the last second, the reload mechanic can open, or you can dash. So there you go. Is this the most perfect loadout? No. I'm guessing there's a if you take the what's it called, the vortex, one of the vortex bombs will probably sweep them up. That might be a faster way to deal with that issue. You could just have them all run into the center, kill them all with a nice little... Oh, stop snapping me around, man. When I say there's issues with the treasure vault levels, I mean that's kind of something I mean. It's hard to dodge some of the easily predicted, you know, floor traps when you yourself as an individual get thrown around. Anyway, it's Monday, man. At least in my world. In your world, who knows? The thing I'm looking forward to this week, there's a mentor meeting going on, which is kind of neat. It's my first one ever for the C.S. Lewis Institute. We're having a taco crock pot. That means we bring random taco pieces and taco salad. I don't know what's with the MC, the organizer of the event, but he really likes tacos. Infernal Passage. Okay. This is just a level instead of a... It's the same kind of deal, though. So I brought this sleep bomb. I'm just never going to use it, I guess. But at least we get a... I've seen these levels before, but at least we get, you know... I didn't use this at all. Mike, I apologize. Your skills were just not put to the test. That's my fault. I should have been utilizing you a little bit more. Now it's doing like Valance damage to these things, which is awesome because of the gun repeat. You know, 6 shots as opposed to 2. Now, maybe not Rift Locker damage, which would be a nice miracle in and of itself. We should probably do this and this and this. While we combat this guy. 30 minutes later, it's like put something in the microwave. Maybe not a potato because those things take ages to do. We'll do the same thing over here. Oh my gosh, where'd you come from? And this area right here, is this specific toward the Shroud of Apocrypha? Because I don't remember seeing this like anywhere else but here. Good job. Mike's like, come on, coach, get me in there. Like, there's no real reason to get these guys besides I just want to. Thought he'd be done. Here we go. They don't drop anything. Alright, cat, I got an itch. You can't pause on the games. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, cat! It's a catopolis. It's the most uncomfortable itch, dude, I'm telling you. Alright, here we go. Let's go get this little loot center. This is what we're here for. Pills are also nice. Come on. Oh my gosh, this Radiance. This is why we come down here. So if you're looking to make Radiance, this is definitely one of the better areas to go into. You just kind of sprint your way down. Deal with the Harvester as best you can. And enjoy the arena or the passages, which is what we're... Stop. Game. I'm telling you. Stop it. No, the monsters are friendly. They're fiends. It's their trash. Was that a trash can you threw at me? Something like that. Get a bit passive sometimes, though. Usually I'd be like, yo, let's just get him. Oh, Mike, you're just so good at your job. Do exactly what I tell you most of the time. Loot's pretty good. I mean, you can get unlucky and just get... like all Apocryphan passages, which is okay. I was hoping the fire would end him. Oh my gosh, dude. The 2D scrolling game going up this ramp. I don't know what's going on with him. Just freaking me out, dude. Got this, we got this. Beautiful. It's a little trickier when we get close to him, but we can still make it happen. Cha-cha. Beautiful. So I know I read over the Coffee Street, one of the books I've been reading, Can Man Live Without God? It's still like my top, probably one of my top 3 books ever read as far as influential of my life. Whoa, buddy, where'd you come from? Nice shot, Mike. The reason it's influential in my life is because, excuse me, he came back to life for a second. Did you see that? That was crazy. I don't know, this is gonna work. Yep. The reason I say it's most influential in my life is because I was under the assumption, as many others were, or still are, that because that you don't ask tough questions of a belief. You don't say, well, why did God create evil? No, you don't do that. You just have faith. That's something you should always ask, man. Question the narrative. If you're not questioning the narrative, and this goes for specifically politics, because politics cannot answer questions of morality. Morality is instead politicized. Your assumed reality is something they try to latch on, keep, and tap into your brain for. But if whatever belief system you have, if you cannot, I have not seen this area before, dude. I love this game. If you the belief system you have cannot answer questions, cannot answer tough questions, and says we don't ask those things, or something like it, it's time to hope we're going the right way. Oh, it just lowered all of them. Whoa, what a neat area. Now we're poisoned. Whose fault is that? It's this guy's fault. How dare you? Jeez, that one was us. Is there another one in the corner here? Yeah, there he is. I see him. He's poisoned. Brings my damage down to like 30% or something ridiculous like that. Oh, now they all see me. Yeesh. Okay, easy peasy. Oh, come on, man. I am doing Joe Biden up and down with the come on. Well, both of them. Joe Biden and Obama both did it, like the come on, man thing. This guy's got to go first. The bullets are semi-easy to dodge. These guys will just take advantage of me, man. Oh, you stop the swing? Allow me to throw a suitcase at you. Whatever that was, a lucky horseshoe or something. So what's a good question to ask from a Spiral Knight? I guess, what are those individual terminals next to the bosses? You'd think they'd be something. Like a boss rush mode? Like, that was my assumption. The little, like, broken elevators that are right next to the boss area. Boss rush mode makes a lot of sense, right? I'm hoping we actually needed this key. Either way, it was kind of fun. 2 more, right? Bum, bum. Boom, we did it. Alright, next level. 28. Does this have to be... Yes, that number is 14139 something. It is a multiple. Oh my gosh, dude. This is the luckiest, like, Apocryphan thing I've done. We're gonna only have to do one actual Apocryphan level. Cadaverous Clash, same thing. Like, you gotta be so engrossed in money to actually buy Radiance. Okay. Guys taking donations. Let's do it. I don't have many crowns to give. Because we're above our 1,000. But you know what? We got materials. What looks like a donut? Why don't they just have a donut? We use Divine Donuts. So you know what? We could probably give him some coffee to go with his donuts. The horseshoe kind of, I mean, that's almost kind of looped around to be a donut. I got nothing else. Guess one of the mugs. He needs multiples of 3. 21. Anyway, did I take that bomb off? Good job, Brain. Oh, because all we're using we're using 2 weapons, that's it. Anyway, let's carry on. It's going to be awesome. At least we'll get some radiance out of this. The goal. It is the goal. Did I cut? Good. Jeez. Oh, we might burn quite a bit in this level. Poison's okay to a point. Plus the snapback. Dude, I actually was I was thinking like, yo, I haven't done lockdown in forever. Let's play a lockdown session. By the way, what if you could leave in the comments, like how many people in here really play lockdown? I'm not gonna say seriously competitively, because the highest, the most people in there that are still the people that played like 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago, I know, it's 7 years ago or something. We ran right into it. Alright, we just did not care at that moment. Oh, he sent me mail back. Pa, pa, pa. No, don't. Forgot I didn't have 3 weapons. Hit the switch button. Whoa. Switch one twice. Like, I went in there, and unfortunately, I have a reputation for voicing my opinion when people play with stuff that doesn't make sense. And the thing is, though, I don't have any power or authority to back up my opinion. Like my connection, as you can see, my connection is not the best. My computer's not the most pristine. There are a lot of people in there that are better than me. It's from a. If you get into the game, you can see the connection issues that Java just has in general. Some people don't have those issues as much. They have ridiculously much better ping, or much better computers, because Java has a lot to do with PC performance as well. You can have an amazing computer, and Java will still be like, nah, you don't. You really don't. And you gotta believe it, because it's the arbiter. So you have that, and the other thing you have in this game is like the whole balance issue is just basically made for the Clockworks. The intention of it, and I can understand this, is that lockdown, the PvP element of the game, which usually is like the last go-to, because you cannot, when you're fighting against people, it's close. You can never really get that much better. Or you can, but people also get better. So if people get better, you get better. You both like improve. He's another dad. He's cheating on me. Just reading the text there. Yatta! No, we have 2 weapons. Okay, we got one. The shock does help, but it also kind of throws off my rhythm. Am I complaining about hitstun? Come on, brain. Oh, we reloaded. See what I mean? We don't calculate that just correctly. If I do this. Alright, well, this is the easier by far. I was thinking it'd be more Grievers. Whatcha? This is like your mild version of Vanaduke. Almost ran right into that. Whatcha? Kaboom. What's that talking about? Who knows? Oh man, he donated back at me. This guy's all the stuff. Okay, you know what? Coffee can be shared. I understand that. I had a coffee appointment yesterday. So this is how fickle the world is. Don't when I say I have gatherings and I do all this stuff and we have awesome combos, sometimes we don't. Life is busy. So, and one of my mottos, the way I get people hooked on truth and actually having discourse about certain topics, taking time out of your day to have discourse about these topics, because I believe truth is important, is that, it's the mantra, we make time for what is important to us. If you tell somebody that you don't have time. Where you tell yourself, I don't have time for that. What you're saying is, I don't value that as much as I do other things. That makes sense, right? Because we only have so, like, time is a commodity. You can measure. Oh, my nose itches. I can't scratch it though. These freaking grievers. Oh, I gotta. Oh, it was the right time, I think. But you measure your commodity. You punks. All right, we should be able to get this charge off. Yes. But you measure that commodity and you can weigh it out. And this is where it's one of the philosophies I think it's behind money itself. It's, you know, we're all mortal. We have a finite amount of time and labor we can do, and you can just take that and measure money out of it. Probably take this. Let me just not do that. I wanted to grab that bomb in there, but now I got surrounded by slags. Yeah. Quick thinking. If we would have got on fire, it wouldn't have been the best decision to just get ourselves pincher attacked in the side of there. But that's okay. We somehow survived. Probably not going to use the bomb thing until the last arena anyway. We're going to grab it. Give me a minute. Wacha. Let's keep battle. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyway, sometimes people just straight up don't have time. My friend tried to make plans. Communication is important with this too, right? Oh no, he got us. Almost ran right to that bullet. Luckily, Chaos does not have stun, or sorry, is not at a lack of stun resistance. There we go. There's no net negative in there, which is interesting. Since it's like made of cloth, but that's okay. But anyway, my friend was like, we were gonna have coffee, just him and I. Solo, like when you have duo instead of group setting adventures, conversations, you really get to dive deep into a personal thought. I like both. I like the public and the private forums. And the public one, if you have like 6 or 7 people in a discussion, you can go like post discussions. What did you think about this topic? Because not everybody can have a voice at the same time. Yeah, and this is where you weigh cordiality and you weigh is the thought, should I really interject them, or is do they have bad logic, that kind of thing. But in a one-on-one, you don't have to, because you already know their full process. You can go back and forth and give dictations about what you believe. In the public one, there's always follow-up. You know, it's amazing. Like this kind of stuff is taught in like sales schools and that kind of thing. But in reality, it's I got a lot of my stuff from besides scripture, how to win friends. Oh, come on now, we haven't been lit on fire yet. Now I'm just gonna say thank goodness, and I hope it never happens. Oh, and opening. Jinx myself. It's quick. It's close. Should be another set. Okay, we're not. It's fine too. Just throw it in there. We'll get somebody. Boom. Conversations are valuable. This is it's one of the falsehoods of capitalism, or at least in our modern. We got now the enemies are snapping everywhere. Is that you don't have time to research this stuff. You don't have time to find the truth. Is the truth important? Is the truth important? I'll ask people this. Sometimes I'll get a pause because, if they answer yes, then I'll say, like, they know what the next question. Like, do you think it's important enough to talk about, or are you just okay listening to whatever people tell you? The narrative that a political party has, right? I think I'm listening to this. I watched a couple of them. I can tell where his political agendas are, sort of. It's Awake with SJP or something like that. How to be a woke white person. I think I posted that in the Discord. Very pretty funny. It's pretty. I shouldn't have done that. Don't. Oh no! Right onto the spikes. My little toe. That's the most sensitive toe. We want this. The most sensitive toe. But he brought up a good. We gotta stop doing that. All right, it's just getting us hurt. He brought up a good point. The point was, you always gotta pick a side. It's a false narrative. You absolutely do not have to. And I think that's one of the reasons that Trump did so well, still does so well. he's not really siding on an issue. He definitely operates in a certain way. If you're gonna look, if you want to divide the sides up, conservative versus leftist. Ooh. But oh no! But he's not held sway by the political party's agenda. He kind of does his own thing. And I think of the recent polling from ethics to politics, right? Because politics is the mainstream stuff. I mean, you want to know that Kamala Harris slept her way to the top. You want to know that she's was tough on crime, then immediately is just held sway by the political suit that she's in, which makes it empty. And now she's not tough on crime. Yeah, she goes back and forth. So what happens when a person switches their mind? Well, what do you call that? Do you call that somebody who's safe with integrity? This all goes back to the whole parable Jesus taught about the wise man built his house upon a rock. It's basically an argument for absolute truth versus relativism. You have to have a standard. You have to have something to actually base your thought process off of, or even your physical or working process off. You need something under your feet that's hard enough that can hold your weight. Otherwise, okay. Oh, I thought it was going to be Griever time. Otherwise, you can't even push against the thing. That, sure. Oh, Princess is back. Welcome back, Princess. To even build a case for an argument, you have to be arguing for something. I think we made this point, but I don't know if I beat it to death. It's hard to beat philosophy to death because there's always different renditions of it, but they all kind of have sing the same tune. It's hard to be a philosopher without ascribing at least a certain type of truth. You can say the truth doesn't exist, but that itself is a truth claim. Boom. Run. Mike. So usually I try to do the orbital, but sometimes it gets me shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. My 3-year-old can help me out with this. Nothing wrong with this. I mean, they could swarm me in any given moment, and we could lose. It's a shame we had to put our baby toe on those spikes, man. But I don't know if you've ever, woken up in the middle of the night and just slammed your foot against a chair or something. Doesn't feel very good. So I can understand the massive amount of health that we lost from that. I guess that's what I'm getting at. It'll work. It'll work. I mean, they're dying slowly. It's like trying to kill a condor with a BB gun. But it does happen eventually. Oh my gosh, there was one left. Crap. Just eat this pill. 3 ticks of damage per fire. It's rough. It's okay. Alright, we got him. Easy. Freaking peasy. Back up, back up, back up. The last thing we want to have happen is just dying by slags after we killed all those Grievers somehow. You can do the same thing with an AP, but the Antigua line, because they have 6 shots in the rapid succession. I've seen Reddit Quizzle back when him and I were friends and talked with each other. I think that's Gandhi up there in the top right. I don't even know if he plays the game anymore, but he would, we did voice chat once, and I don't even know if these videos are available, but they're somewhere in the archives. We want the bigger one. Bigger green, yo. We did voice chat once, and he brought the, we actually have to do an Apocrypha level. I forgot about that. Yeah, what's that, Shadow Bomb? Or you drop it and it spins around. It does 2 damage to the Grievers. It does nothing, but it does hit stun on them. So they can't move. He's just look, they can't do anything. He just laid these bombs all over the place, and I was dealing the damage. He's we basically have Griever immunity. Just stand in the center. The Grasping Plateau. Okay, hopefully the exit is right around here somewhere, so we don't have to bother ourselves with this too much. Hopefully. Here's to open. I'm not really even that concerned about all the sigils. I could probably make something out of them eventually. Okay, this is the one end. So let's find the top. It's toward the middle. This level has some expansive north to south ratio. I keep thinking it's just all linear to the left and right. To the left, to the left. Oh jeez. Alright, so, okay, they're keep an eye out for the flashlight. Yeah, the last time I streamed this, they're like, you should just name this episode Run from the Big Flashlight. Can you go south? Okay, now we should have some decent visibility if we just walk left for a minute. We might as well... No. Why am I even shooting these things? Why not is the question. You can't, unfortunately, you cannot get, like, any crowns in this area, which is kind of a pain. Anyway, going back to lockdown. Which no, oh, we did it. Let's see if we can get these. Yatta! They in the line. No, I know I probably broke this tangent a while ago, but going back to lockdown, I'm probably gonna get hit here. Stay in here. The guys, like, AT was off, so that was like the second they saw me, because they know my opinion. Like, it's the same guys. They all use Polaris, and they said I have AIDS, and the room has AIDS, and it's all ad hominem stuff. So I after playing like 2 or 3, because I don't go for damage, I don't go for killing players, I go for winning the game. So I had my bombs, and I was doing freeze attacks, and I was luring and trying to play the field itself. I want to see what that actual item's called. Oh yeah, there we go. No, not this. The grasping orb might be kind of nice, huh? We need 10,000 for that? Holy crap. Well, that's not happening for the next 10 years. Trump 2024. It's called Obsidian Crusher. That's it. It looks beautiful. But anyway, the guys in the... because of that, and they just went for damage, I actually won like the first 4 out of 5. The last one, they were like... It was all Polaris. So with that kind of atmosphere... I tried to, for the last high raid before, this actually was sort of involved with my first character just not being here anymore. If all that's involved, and you're not, you know, doing what you can to encourage other players to fight, because Erythriel is a great example of this. 18 radiance is kind of nice. But Erythriel, like when he or she played, I'm not sure, like, just learn how to single switch. Like, I'm like, where did this player come from? Just came out of the blue, learned how to be great at combat. Even they were like, and Nebrium, I think, was another one who eventually got slandered out of lockdown because the popular voice said, no, look, Elk does the most damage. And uses AT all the time. Therefore, AT good. AT in the game. AT the best. And so you have all these American players who, like, Laypack, last I checked, my guild really only does lockdown if it's just all us. Because I have American players who use Polaris, like, everywhere. And 1 or 2 shots here or there is fine. As a gunner, I did the same thing. But they would just use it all the time. And AT all the time. And take advantage of that kind of stuff. And abuse it. And eventually players on the other end of the spectrum, because the game's not balanced for connection, would be like, come on, man. I really don't like... This is not fun. Be like, you're just so bad, get good. And that's the kind of mentality you hear from the other side. Now, the other side, this is where it's highly political, right? The other side be like, oh, they're just weak. They just don't want to play with us. But no, the reality is they just want the big numbers. People go for damage contests, and stuff like that on the forums all the time when, you know, sometimes you just want to win the game. I like discussing tactics on how to win the game, rout the enemy. Okay, I know these 3 guys are all about damage. They're going to go all across the board here and search it out. And you can see this if you play Lockdown at all. People just don't go on caps, except for weirdos like myself. Anyway, I think that'll do for this one. I've gone on a tirade for about Lockdown for a while. I don't have fun with it much anymore. It depends on the room. But you might disagree. I might do it again, too. It really depends on the room. I don't even know. Anybody play this time in the morning? Apparently they do. False God. I don't know. Disrespect, I kind of remember. But I think the weekend's over. I think the no AT weekend. I don't mind playing with AT either, because... You can even kind of just play the room. You don't have to play the specific people. Do we have enough? 58. I think we need 64. Did. All right. Well, anyway, once again, thanks. You didn't see that. That's what I was doing. Sorry. Boom. 64. We could do the ancient plate, but I don't think it's worth it. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, click the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. Take care.